All right. So today is an introduction on what our business actually is. So you'll notice here, introduction to window treatment business. So inside a home, there's obviously windows. Window treatments are products that help dress up the interior of those windows. So let me see here. Let me just go into, let me Google window treatments. And basically what it's going to do is it's going to show you a bunch of different images of what window treatments are. So you can see there's just different kind of coverings. Some of your harder products, your blinds, your shades, your shutters down here. Those are called hard window treatments. But then you also got like your drapes, your curtains, things like that, to where those are called soft window treatments. So what we do, what Mitch and I do as a business is we actually go into homes, we meet with customers, we measure their windows and give them an estimate on basically what it's going to cost to cover their windows with the window treatment of their choice. So obviously there's all kinds of different window treatments. There's also all kinds of different costs and that are associated with those window treatments. Shutters are one of the most expensive, and blinds, just regular wood blinds and faux wood blinds is what they call them, are some of your cheapest options. So, what TrueMark blinds and what Elevation blinds do is they gather leads, they gather potential clients, and they go in, measure, and kind of just go over some of the different items or options that are available, and then they give them a quote based on what they liked and what product they chose. So that's really what we do, and if they obviously decide to move forward with us, then we go ahead and place the order and get those installed for them. So as that's initially how we started this business, and we've kind of grown a little bit. Both of us have grown a little bit from then. There's some different products that we offer, and there's different products that Elevation Blinds offers. So I know they do a lot of like screened-in porches and things like that, and we do a lot of awnings. So we'll go in there and let's just go to, and um, you'll learn a little bit about this as you get moving, but you'll see this is an awning right here. It's an exterior awning. So awnings basically shade or cover the window from the outside, just like you see right here. So we do some of those. There's a good picture there of a couple awnings. We do some of those, and then they do like screened-in porches, and they do also do some awnings as well. But we've kind of grown into a couple different things. Another thing we've kind of grown into is just doing installations. So, there's a lot of different people out there that are called dealers that basically deal products for different companies. One of the largest companies that we run into dealers for is Hunter Douglas, and you'll learn a little bit more about Hunter Douglas. But Mitch and Chris over with Elevation Blinds and myself with TrueMark Blinds here in Atlanta. I'm in Georgia. They're in South Carolina, so different parts of the U.S. We are actually one of the few certified Hunter Douglas installers um, within Hunter Douglas there. What that means, especially in our own area, we're one of the only ones in both of our own areas. What that means is all the people who sell Hunter Douglas products, the dealers for Hunter Douglas products, that's really all they do is they sell those products. They look for, or they're in need of people who install those products. So we've morphed into, we'll sell the products. We don't sell Hunter Douglas products. We sell a different brand. But we've morphed into just selling, excuse me, to now doing both. So I know in in Myrtle Beach, a lot of their business is shutters and selling their own shutters. They're in a different market than we are here in Atlanta, Georgia. My market is working with dealers and doing a lot of installations for dealers. We also sell some products, but my market isn't as strong in that area over here as it is over there. So we do a lot of installations. So, our businesses work a little bit different, but they're basically the same idea. But we've morphed into installing for these sellers or of these dealers of these products. So, and it's continuing to morph, and we're always looking for different areas of opportunity as far as different products to sell or different products to install. So, sorry this video is kind of idle. I just wanted to make sure you had a good understanding of really what we do, and really there's a great need for a virtual assistant, because a lot of these measurements that we record, a lot of these orders that we place, that all needs to get done. And with us taking charge and doing all the appointments, as far as the initial appointments of measuring and meeting with someone to the late appointment of doing the actual install, our days are pretty busy. So as far as keeping track of those measurements, emailing the dealers that we work with, invoicing, writing some simple estimates, things like that, that's where the need is for a virtual assistant. And even making some calls as well, and just doing everyday things that it's tough for us to do out in the field. A lot of those, I know Mitch and Chris and myself have been doing a lot of that stuff late at night and early in the morning. So really, instead of working 8 to 10 hours a day, a lot of times we work 12 to 14. So it gets pretty exhausting. But within that, we really can't grow our business because we're doing everything by ourselves. And that's why we're in such need of a great virtual assistant, and kind of having our backs and helping us out throughout the day as we need things. So that's really our world. And then we're going to get into a little bit of more of what window treatments are, and really what you'll be doing on a daily basis. But that's all for this video. Thanks.